Well, joining us now to talk about both these stories are the Daily Mirror's Kevin Maguire, former Conservative spin doctor, Jo-Anne Nadler, good to see you. And also got Rupert Adams from the Bookies, William Hill as well. Oh, where shall we begin? Shall we begin with Brexit? We seem to, Kevin, don't we, on
to
Friday?
get out of the way.
Yeah. And it's always the same question. Is this the moment to break the deadlock?
I think we're getting close to
Are
it.
we?
Because she has put
That's
up the money.
sort of always your answer as well, Kevin, unfortunately. Or do you think it really is this time?
Well, I always think the talks will have to start at some time because both sides want the deal. It's just how much goodwill will we find with the other 27? Because they're not particularly happy we're leaving. Yes, they want a deal, but they want to put her through the ringer for taking us out.
But we see the sort of the sense, Jo-Anne, that it's the 40 billion that she's going to go cap in hand and say, do you know what, here you go, you can have what you want.
That's going to be very, very unpopular with a lot of people.
Hugely unpopular.
So she needs to come back from that with something, you know, with a real breakthrough for Britain, with some sense there's going to be some proper concessions on trade and all these kind of things that we're concerned about. For Brexit, so it's a big gamble for her, the 40.
But, you know, but agreeing to talk doesn't mean you get a good deal. There's a long way to go here, and I think you can pay the money, you can sort out the rights of, you know, Europeans living in Britain, Britons living in Europe. What about Northern Ireland? That was the third stumbling block, and that is massive. What do you do with that 300-mile land border? Because you don't want to be putting in customs posts or having immigration officers walking up and down it, because that could jeopardise peace in Northern Ireland. And that is the great, difficult subject. I just don't think you can solve that, actually.
I think we may find that once the financial deal is done, then the Irish situation might... be some pressure on the Irish situation.
But the Irish...
There's still a bit of... Isn't there some internal problems? The Irish Deputy Prime Minister's got his own domestic issues. So you've got all of that as well, haven't you, impeding the conversation?
That's right. And to get a deal, right, we've got to agree with it, but the other 27 have to agree with it. And the Irish actually have a blocking mechanism to some extent. They say, look, we haven't solved this. We're not going to vote for the deal.
I think you'll find that blocking mechanism may be released slightly when the financial deal is looking more like...